this. Okay. We'll keep it over here. Hi, Megan. All right. Let's get started today. Joy, oh joy. First, breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. We're not gonna, let's not do what Olive did. I love her for that. She said, I saw red. So, government is shut down. Trump 2027. It's a very specific year, RJ. Thanks, Republicans, for shutting down the government. Everybody appreciates that so much with all the other shit you're doing. Yay, Eli, I'm so glad. I think it's just funny that you were like, hey, what kind do you use? Can you send me the link? And it was already the one you had in there. I think that's great. They're getting you. You're not supposed to be on here on vacation. It's too stressful. Oh my God, RJ. Get not. Hi, Josiah. Your mic arrived last night. Good morning, Leah. Is it on the Dems, Linda? I would love to have that conversation. We need to boop that screen. Friends, there's 100 of you in here. I appreciate you being here on this Wednesday. If you could boop that screen up to 2,000 likes, share the live out, do your daily heart me. If you haven't, I would love to have conversations about it. We can talk about it. It's interesting because Trump was the one who said he didn't need their votes. So, it's very interesting to think about. Let me go back to the news because in other news, not looking good on the jobs front. The private employers shed 32,000 jobs. That's not good. In August, jobs were revised down so that it was negative 3,000 jobs. So job market's not great. Right. Trump said not to negotiate. So I guess that's on him, isn't it? It's interesting. No, maybe not. Guys, keep moving that screen. You guys didn't have to mute Jeremy. I don't give a fuck. Guarantee you, Jeremy looks like a thumb. This John's not connecting. But you guys keep booping that screen. We'll get to 2,000 likes. We can really start having conversations. Get on that For You page and try to wake them up a little bit. Republicans are not doing anything to benefit you at all. They're trying to, thank you, Leah. They are trying to take away healthcare. They are trying to raise your premiums. None of that's going to be good for you. Okay. Oh, Jeremy wants to come up. Jeremy, how are you today?
Pretty good, except for upset at the Democrats. They're shutting the government down.
Why is it their fault?
Because they won't pay us the bill. All they got to do is vote yes.
Why would they do that? Why would they keep funding this fascist government?
All right, well, shut the government down then. That's what they did.
Trump's okay with that. He said that's fine.
Well, we'll see come November 2026.
Sure. What were the Democrats asking for?
Legals to have health care.
Oh, show me that in the bill. I would love to see that.
And then you guys lie and say they don't get
No. You're not going to pivot away from that. In the bill, where is that?
I'm talking about that.
Nope, in the bill. Show me in the bill.
And then you're going to lie and say...
How many pages was the bill that the Democrats proposed?
24. And then you're going to say...
How many pages was the bill that Democrats proposed? How many pages are in the bill that Democrats proposed for the continuing resolution?
I'm sure it was a ton. They want $1 trillion in spending.
How
And
many?
you
How many
agree with
pages?
that?
So you didn't read it.
So you did?
Mhm.
No.
I can
No,
do
you
this
did
fancy
not.
thing with it. Control F. Let's type in. Which word should I type in? Immigrant?
So you didn't read it.
Should I type in immigrant?
Did you read it?
Did you?
No, I did the
I
same
did.
like you did.
Immigrant's not in there. Should I
F1 did
type in
read it.
immigrant? Do you want me to type in immigrant?
So you don't think illegals get
Do
health
you
care,
want
right?
me to
You
type?
say
I
no,
don't
right?
think anything. What is in the appropriations
No,
bill
you
that
don't
the
know.
Senate
That's what it
Democrats
is.
proposed? Is immigrant in the Senate bill that the Democrats proposed?
Yes.
Show me. I just typed the word immigrant.
F1 it.
0 out of 0. Show me.
How am I gonna show you? You got the F1 button.
And it's not on there.
So you don't think that illegals can get health care, right? That's what you're saying.
That's
don't
not
think
that's not the conversation we're having. The conversation we're having is that money in
So you
there?
agree? You
No,
know
by
that
law they
illegals
can't.
get it.
Actually, by law they cannot federally
By law, they
get
shouldn't be
health
here.
care system. By law,
law.
they cannot get federal health care money. Now, we are talking about the appropriations bill that the Democrats put forward.
By
Is
law,
the
they
word
shouldn't
immigrants
be
in there
here.
anywhere?
Yes.
Show me. What page?
Would 13.
Page 13. Let's go to 13.
Let's read it all out loud. Read the whole thing.
Okay, 13 starts in the middle of
What
a
F1 it?
sentence. Lick Law 118-5 shall also apply to the budgetary effects of this provision not later than November 17th, 2025. The Director of the Office of Management and Budget shall provide the Committees on Appropriations of the House of Representatives and the Senate a comprehensive list of amounts extended until September 30th, 2026 by this section. Not later than January 15th, 2026, the Comptroller General of the United States shall perform an audit for compliance with this section and report its findings to the Committees on Appropriations of the House of Representatives and the Senate, and shall perform any subsequent periodic audit for compliance with this section determined by the Comptroller General to be appropriate and promptly report any findings to the committees. Subject to paragraph 2, this section shall become effective immediately upon... I'm not done reading 13. Effective immediately upon enactment of this act. If this act is enacted after September 30th, 2025, this section shall be applied as if it were in effect September 30th, 2025. Section 119 in this fiscal year and thereafter, subsection D of Section 1017 of the Congressional Budget and Impoundment Control Act of 1974 shall have no more force or effect. Immigrant isn't on there. You didn't fucking read it. Immigrant is not in the bill at all. You guys, welcome in. It is Wednesday. I appreciate you all being here. If you could boop that screen, there's 400 of you in here. Welcome in. The Republicans have shut down the government because they don't want to help fund healthcare. Congratulations. They want premiums to go up for people, and they want to expire the subsidies for the ACA and people who have that healthcare. That's awesome. Keep booping that screen up. Let's try to get to 15,000 likes while we are sitting here, and share the live out. Do your daily heart me. Appreciate you being here on this Wednesday. Hi, Mike. How are you today?
Oh, I'm just listening to you lie.
What did I lie about?
Well, it absolutely does fund immigrant health care.
Where does it say that in the bill?
Where does it say that in the bill? It funds rural health clinics. So basically what happens is when
who uses rural health clinics?
What happens is when
who uses rural health clinics?
Can I actually speak without interrupting?
Who uses rural health clinics?
Can I speak without being interrupted?
Who uses rural health clinics?
Okay, so got it. You're going to refuse to let me tell you where it is.
You think that immigrants are the only people who use rural health clinics?
Who pays when an illegal immigrant goes to the emergency room?
Everybody.
Yes.
That's EMTALA. You can't take that out of funding.
No, that was taken out.
You can't take that out of funding.
You absolutely
can. It violates EMTALA.
You absolutely can. So you're saying that the federal government does pay for immigrant health care. You just said it right there.
No.
Yeah.
No,
you just got
for
you got
emergency
caught.
care.
You're
So
caught.
you're mad.
Busted.
You're mad about paying for emergency care. Do you know that you pay for? What about Mike? Do you know that citizens also use emergency care, Mike? You're paying for citizens with emergency care too. That violates EMTALA. I know you guys don't give a fuck about other human beings. It's fucking weird to me. If you didn't have insurance, Mike, and you couldn't pay your emergency care bill, what you would want me to do is say fuck off. And I'm not going to do that, Mike. That's weird. You guys keep booping that screen. I appreciate you being here. Hi, work wife.
Howdy.
They hate humans. Did you know?
Mediocre white men. Let me tell you something. When you guys don't care about human beings, you know what happens? Another person shows you they don't care about you either.
I don't think your mic is on, love.
Fuck, hang on.
You guys, if you're not following my backup account, I would also really appreciate that. We're at about 650 followers there, and I would really appreciate it if we could get that up to 1,000. That would be great. Weird, because the Republican bill from the House also has rural health care funding in there, so you guys don't really care about that much. Interesting.
Can you remind me who mainly lives in rural areas?
Conservatives.
Mm-hmm. So those red states that proudly say they voted for Trump,
it's also in the House bill, the continuing resolution from the House, the ones the Republicans wrote. There's rural healthcare funding in there.
Also, on top of that, Louisiana has closed all Planned Parenthoods due to lack of funding. So, are we cool to see STDs and other forms of cancer and the lack of contraceptive access to be good in Louisiana? I mean, I'm not, but you know.
Easton, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing well today. Did you vote for Trump?
No, ma'am. I just want to quickly say, as an immigrant, thank you for sticking up for us.
Of course.
I've been listening to the conversation you had with the last few guests the last few days, and I am personally offended by how they keep bringing us up. It's like they just cannot keep our names out of their mouths.
They're obsessed.
It's like some weird addiction, and it's really creepy and kind of weird. Maggie, you guys are weirdos. If you guys are obsessed with us, just say it. Like, if you guys are obsessed, please just say it to us. Like,
well, Easton, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm not going to stop fighting for other humans. It's weird to me that you guys don't care about other humans, but that's also not what's in the bill. There's rural funding in both bills. One is from Democrats, one is from Republicans. The Republicans shut down the government. And Trump was fine with that. He was all right with that. There's even a lovely video of him from the 12th of September, where they asked him about needing Democrat votes, and he said he didn't. Said he didn't need Democratic votes. He said, no, we'll pass it.
Doesn't look like we did.
I don't think you would be maybe. Words, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Frustrated that people are so ignorant, but I'm doing great. I just wanted to come up here and say I worked for Arizona Medicaid. I processed new applications for new patients, and you absolutely cannot be an undocumented immigrant and receive any sort of these kind of funding programs. You need to have a social security number. You need to have a legal address. You also need to have a legal bank account. Also, on top of all of that, these programs are set up to catch liars. When I say, please believe me, when I say they send out private investigators, they tap your phone, they look at who you're talking to, what you're talking about. They know more about you than you think they do. And if for some reason you end up skirting the system, it's only a matter of time before they find you, take away all the things they've given you, and force you to pay everything back. Yep. That's all I wanted to say.
Absolutely. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Have a great day. No, it's absolutely true. You can't, like, what you're talking about is possibly state funded, but that's a state decision. I thought you guys believed in states' rights. If you're telling me that emergency care, everybody gets emergency care, every single person. And what does emergency do? When you go in, do they solve all of your problems when you go into emergency care?
How often are you sitting there waiting for something to get done?
They make you stable. That's their job.
That's all they do. To make sure that you don't code out. That's what they're there for. They're not medical like they are medical professionals, but they don't perform surgeries. They don't give you proper medication for long periods of time. They give you medication to keep you stable, and then they send you on your way.
Trouble, come tell me how it's lies. I'd love to see it. What happened to humans caring for other humans? I don't know.
Our wonderful host has a gift goal of 100 to the Blue Green Apps. If you guys don't mind, you want to support a stay-at-home mom while her husband does the work, being a Republican dream, go ahead and do so as well. I also have my links up there. You don't have to send me shit. I'm not going to harassify you, but I'll harassify you to support Monica.
I would appreciate it. I am currently dealing with trying to save money to trade in my car for a better one because it is really having a hard time. Thank you, Scotty, for hitting that goal. I appreciate that. Also, my son's birthday is coming up in less than a week. And while we took care of some of the big things with help from my mother, you know, we still have a couple little things that we would like to get him. So helping with my goal helps with that. And I would appreciate it.
Do we like that?
Yeah. I think so.
I need to get my eyebrows done.
Apparently, I need to get mine done. I don't care.
I like your eyebrows.
I have to draw them on. I have trichotillomania. Don't know what to say about that. It's the way it is.
Even when you don't have your full eyebrows on, I still like your eyebrows.
Oh yeah, I know you do. It's fine. They all end up in my OnlyFriends, so
Mm-hmm.
the gifts are all like not in line, and I don't like it. You
If
go from like
you- if you
lowest to
touch-
highest, and it drives me crazy.
So if you touch the button where it says gift, it'll like recenter them and it should show you the least to the most expensive gift. I found that out through the app. I don't know how you do it on Studios, but
I was like, I'll have to, because I can do it when I'm like gifting other people, and I can go from like lowest to highest. I haven't seen it where I can do it here.
Mhm.
Mikhail, I'm doing well. Thank you, Dragon's Kelt. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna do. Should I do a wing? I should probably do the wing.
I always a wing.
I just don't do them well. They're always
Stuff doesn't
uneven.
want to load. Why is my computer crashing out on me right now?
It's the internet. The government's shutting down, so is the internet.
Yeah, the internet said we give up on life. Don't wanna do this. Yeah, but and in the meantime, while we argue about whether it's okay to let immigrants get emergency health care, which again, not in the bill. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It is very pretty. Whether that's in the bill or not, while we argue about that, and Republicans are thrilled that the government is shut down because Russell Vogt, who by the way wrote parts of Project 2025 and in Project 2025 wants government shutdown so that they can fire more federal employees. So they're thrilled about this, by the way. But while we're arguing about that, we are sending a package of $20 billion that we're putting together to save Argentina's economy. $20 billion.
So speaking of that, if you guys use Substack, Manny, my wonderful boyfriend, writes Substacks every single Sunday and Fridays that do weekly immigration updates, among with other things. He will be posting a video about what is going on in Argentina.
Chris, you guys W Chris. Chris cleared out half of my goal for car and kiddo. Thank you.
Woo!
I'm going to order the rest of his.
Do I have to drop still?
You know, Chris will come up here and say it. You're right, Miko. Immigrants pay $96 billion in taxes a year and don't get anything for it. The least we could do is help them with their emergency care, which again, EMTALA. They can't get rid of EMTALA. So I don't know what their point is in that argument versus the fact that the Republicans shut down the government.
It's modern day propaganda. That's all it is, guys.
Mhm.
Hang on. I gotta go to my mirror. I can't do it.
Like a typical lefty, have your parents buy you a car.
No.
My dad can't. He's unalived. My mom also is running on a budget and working every single day. She can't buy me a car either. No. We got our car on our own. We paid off our car on our own. And we would just like some help to be able to trade it in because we've put thousands of dollars into fixing it and it's not functioning. So
This bitch is thick. Fuck, man. I think I need a new pen.
I have to get a new one like every month because it'll still work, but it starts to get the like little drippy beads, and then I can't do it.
Mine
260 people here, and yet there are no Trump supporters. You guys having a hard time today?
Oh no, I mean we saw it. There we go. Let's just do some fixing of blending. Ugh.
I do work. I need a car so that I can transport my kids to school. I'm a stay-at-home mother. And appointments, when my husband's working, I need to be able to do that. Thank you, Ryan, for the 25 on the Blue app. Hopefully this helps with your son's birthday. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate you, friend. Seriously, I'm going to go buy his gifts today. I'm so excited. Like my mom got him the big
Trump
stuff.
supporter who's getting upset because I'm comfortable in my own skin and I'm able to wear a sundress just because I can.
They get mad.
Your comments don't do shit, guys.
He's going to be so excited. My mom got him the big stuff, which was the 2 games he wanted. So he wanted Super Mario Galaxy and which we pre-ordered and comes out tomorrow. And then he wanted Pokemon Legends ZA, which comes out on the like 16th. So we pre-ordered that. So he's got his
Aw.
big gift set up. So he's super excited about that. I just need to buy stuff for my husband to bake the cake, but we got all the decorations to put on the cake and stuff like that. So I'll get to just get like the little things. He's like really into. I know I'm reserve judgment. Again, my son is young. Reserve judgment on who he likes, but he likes the Mr. Beast toys. He has no clue. Like he knows Mr. Beast is a streamer, but he doesn't watch like his stuff. But he likes the little like test tube toys and stuff like that. He requested time off for Legends Blue. I love that. So he's
I hope
super excited.
If we were all close, we would all go and enjoy his birthday party.
It would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Megan in my back.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
you're a little low.
Did you get a mic too?
somebody's mic arrived yesterday.
Does it have a gain function on? Oh, is it like the same one as mine?
Guys, it's similar to yours. It's just not the same.
There you go. Yeah, you turned the gain up. Now it's
Does
louder.
it sound better? Does this sound
Yeah.
better?
Did I start a trend in everyone getting mics now?
No, so technically, oh, basically now.
No.
Technically, it's because my original podcasting mic broke and I'm starting a new podcast, and so I needed to rush order one. I'll have to share it privately with y'all because it will absolutely dox the shit out of me.
Okay.
Because it's for my business. But
Yeah, no, don't do that.
yeah, no, needed a mic because it broke and I went to go record. I was like, I sound like shit without one, so guess I'm getting a new one.
Look at you.
I feel like a pro. Anyway, thank you for letting me test this. I was like, she got no ops. I'm just going to see if this works.
Speaking of podcast, Mo, we got to work on our thing.
Yes.
Oh,
'Cause
I don't know
you were
where
gonna
she
start
went.
Stuff. Anyway, I'm going to drop.
Sorry,
Thank
I
you.
can't. They won't let me log into my apps on my computer for some reason.
Oh, I get it.
Goal is cleared out. Chris finished off the goal, so I need W Chris's. I need W Ryan's for clearing out my goal today. I'm going to order Bubba his Mr. Beast toys. His birthday will be all set. I thank you guys. So everything that's left over that's not from his birthday is going to go into the separate fund for the car, so that we can trade it in. The only other thing I'm waiting on is the title from the company. It has been months and they have not sent it. It's been a fucking issue getting a hold of them. Ally is a bitch. I don't know why they're being like this.
So the other thing that I'm really intrigued about right now is, especially with like the government shutdown and stuff like that, how, and getting insurances and, you know, premiums and stuff like that, this is going to affect so many fucking people.
So many people. I just don't get, and they just don't care. Like,
No, they don't. I think we saw that all this morning. Because instantly, well, the Democrats, no, they showed up to work yesterday.
Your car's
Yeah,
been down since July 6th. Oh, cleaning that
Oh,
sucks.
no.
It's it's awful. And right now, like I said, my car runs kind of, but it's like you have to start it like 3 times to get it to start. It sounds not good and clunky. And like I said, we put thousands of dollars into it, so I don't want to keep fucking fixing it. When it's paid off, I might as well fucking trade it in. We have relatively good credit at this point because my husband's name is on the house. And when you're stopped for any reason, you have to like hold the brake with one foot and like just barely tap the pedal with the other, or else the car's like this. So I don't trust myself driving it. So I've been having to wake my husband up earlier than he needs to because to help drive me there. And then he's been like racing home. Luckily he's salaried, so, and the people he works with are great, but he has to come rush home so that I can go pick the kids up. And I'm getting driven around like Miss Daisy. And I don't like that. I'm independent enough that I like my car time and my me time. I love my husband, but sometimes I don't want to sit in the car with him for 30 minutes, you know?
Oh, God, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to do
No,
that.
I'm the same way. Like, I love the fact that I have the ability to stay home while Manny works and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm making income this way. I actually have an interview with Ballotpedia today.
Yay.
So hopefully that helps out.
I know. I'm so excited for that for you. Taz, 12,000 later. Squirtle, I drive a Chevy Trax, which when we took it into the dealership for a couple of things that were under warranty still, they were like, it's always the fucking Trax. So yeah, it's a Chevy Trax. Not good. Not a good car.
Big goo whoop. I'm going to mute
Yeah,
you.
we've dealt with Mohammed before, but let's see.
I think so.
Mohammed, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Doing well. What would you like to speak about today?
Why are you still supporting Trump?
Mhm.
I'm supporting Trump. That's probably a strong word to use. I voted for Trump, but I don't know if I support him fully. But I liked his stance on illegal immigration. And I know you're about to say they're not illegal. I know
They're
you're about
not.
to say that.
What makes
But
them illegal is what I was going to say.
yeah, I know it's a fair point to an extent. Like the way I see it, and I'm happy to like be corrected. I came in. I'm a dual citizen, by the way. So I came through the process legally, in my opinion. It took me about 16 months, where I think if people jump the queue, although everyone has
They're
a
not
right to,
jumping the
But
queue.
they're not. That's the thing, right? Even if they come in that way, they still have to apply for citizenship, and it's taking years. So they're not skipping the line. They're not
well,
getting citizenship above. Like there's not like a limited number of cards of citizenship, and they're like, well, you can get it first while these people have been waiting. That's not how that works.
What
well, I
country did
wasn't
you
allowed
immigrate
to,
from?
like from the UK. When I was
Okay, so the
when I
other,
went through
hold on,
oh,
Mohammed.
go ahead. Sorry.
The other thing that you also can't understand either, or choose not to, or fail to, is the immigration process for those overseas, specifically European countries, is completely separated from those who are coming in claiming asylum, or those coming in from like Middle Eastern countries, or
No, I know.
Asian countries, or
Mhm.
Russian countries, or
Yeah,
even South American countries, or African countries. There's
yeah. No,
different
I
processes
agree
due to
with you.
different things.
No, I totally. No, I right. I know there's a difference. Like we right now we're bringing in around 100,000 asylum seekers a year in the UK. So I'm very aware of that process. But
Right.
I
I'm
I
talking about
just
the
think.
U.S., not the U.K.
Right. I think he
Well,
just
I'm
means he
just letting you know that.
understands because they're having similar asylum seeker
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in comparison. They
Okay,
are.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I get it. Like I get no one's illegal. We're just human. I get that perspective.
Mhm.
I just think from legally, like I was told by my lawyer, like if you just go there, you're not able to get in illegally. And I was like, oh, okay. So in my perspective, it's like there's legal ways to get into the country, and then there's illegal ways
Right, but the
to
way
get in
they're
our
doing
country.
it is legal.
I
That's
know,
the
but you
issue.
can
When I
abuse.
argue with people a lot of the times, the way they are doing it is legal.
So
How is
we
claiming asylum illegal if it's in our immigration code?
no. So I think there's like, I mean, so this is my perspective. Like slavery years ago was legal, but I don't think it was right. Right? We'd
Sure.
agree to say it wasn't right.
Sure. I can agree with that. I don't think that appealing to authority or to legality makes
But
things correct.
Well, let me
comparing,
land
hold
the
on, but
plane.
can't,
Wait,
Well,
can I
no,
land
I
the
know,
plane?
but I understand where he's going with it. So
okay,
I want to
just
see
wanna,
where
I want to
where
make that clear.
because it's just going to end up in fifis and opinions, and that doesn't mean anything to
No,
me.
no,
We have
I
to follow
get
the
it.
laws it is.
So, like,
Unless you
obviously,
want to change it.
yeah, well, that is where I was going to go with it. So, like,
Sure.
we as a country, we have started in 1974. We have a really bad asylum seeker law where you really don't have to show much proof to get into the country. Meaning, we currently have 270,000 people in the UK, and I know we're not in the UK,
Sure.
but
Yeah, I
let me
don't.
just
That's a UK issue. I would say
yeah.
similarly in the United States, though. My issue is that people just disagree with asylum outright, and that's fine. You're allowed to you feel the way you feel.
You're.
But then
I don't agree.
what do they do to change it? Are they doing that?
So the way we're currently going through a different reformation, possibly in the UK, where we're going to
Great.
vote in a different.
And that's great. You hold dual
So can I
citizenship,
let me just land real quick, and then
but I
that's
don't
awesome.
care about the UK. I
Well,
don't.
what I'm saying
I don't live in the
US,
UK.
yeah, what I'm saying in the US. Okay, I'll finish. I was just trying to give you a perspective, which would make sense. But in the US, I disagree with people coming here, and I think we have between 12 and 14 million, where they're not all
No.
paying taxes.
No, that's
Some
not
of
true.
them do.
That's
Yeah,
not
they're
true.
not all paying. Go ahead.
That's not true. So
Can you
per
show
the
proof that they're all paying taxes?
No, I'm saying the amount
Okay.
that's in the country. Per DHS, okay, the Department of Homeland Security, they did a survey a survey of their stats from between 2018 and 2022. The report came out in 2024. You know, stats and stuff are slow within the government. That there are 11 million.
So I was close. I said 12. Apologies for being 1 million off.
Right, but I mean, like 12 to 14, it is a big difference. It is a big jump,
Well,
and people try to say like, oh, like Biden let in. However, not you.
oh,
You didn't say that, but you know,
let's call it 10. I don't care about the number.
sure.
Let's call it 10 million. They're all here. I think one's too many. So let's call it 10 million. I don't care about the number. I'm saying they're here illegally. So there's an issue there, right?
No, not necessarily though, because that's what they're counting is undocumented immigrants. That doesn't mean that they're not here legally. Some of them have status.
What's your status as asylum seeker?
Yeah, you would have temporary protected status while you go through the asylum process. Yeah,
And how long is temporary to you?
until they go through their court process, however long that takes. Now, the issue is that it's taking a long time because they are not funding judges and immigration lawyers to get through that faster. If anything, Trump fired immigration judges.
Do you know that we don't have their background checks on a lot of these people? We don't know who they
Prove
are.
that.
Huh?
Prove that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In the UK, we can. Well, can you
I
disprove
don't
it?
care
I'm
about
not
the
talking
UK. In
about
the
the
United
UK.
States,
That's fine.
prove that
That's
they're
fine.
not doing
That's
that.
fine. I'll stay in the US. Relax. So, can you disprove that we do it? Can you show proof
I
that we
can't
do
prove a
do
negative.
background
That's not
checks
how
on
that
everybody?
works. I can't prove a negative. You would have to prove a positive claim.
We'll just agree to disagree on that then.
No, that's
No.
not how this
let,
works.
That's not how
let's
that works.
assume we do all
You
background
don't
checks
get
on
to.
them.
You don't
Right?
get to
They've
pivot
come
away
here
from
and
that.
they've done
No,
that.
you have
I'm
to
not
show
And they're not
claiming.
paid.
I'm not
Can you
making
show
a
proof that
claim
they all
on
pay
that. I didn't
taxes?
claim. You're claiming they don't do that. So you would have to show me where they're not doing that.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying. Let's just agree to disagree. I think they do.
No,
but-
that's
I don't
not how
agree to
this
disagree on
works.
factual information. No. If
well,
they're going
okay,
through the court system, we have their information.
Okay, let's do this. I concede my point. Can you show proof that every single 11 million have shown proof of where
I
they
didn't make
come
that
from?
claim,
They're
so no,
fleeing-
I don't have to
wait,
show
wait,
proof on
they're
that. I didn't
fleeing
make that
war.
claim.
Can you show
I
proof?
did not make that
'Cause
claim,
that's
so I don't
abusing the
have to
system.
show proof of that claim.
You can't show proof. Okay,
I
good.
did not
Do me a
make that
favor.
claim.
Do me
Did
a
that
favor,
come out of my
Mohammed.
mouth? Did I say that all 11 million were vetted? Did I say that?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So I just agreed.
Mohammed, do me a favor. Mohammed, do me a favor. When you became a dual citizen, is that me?
Yeah.
Can-
I don't think your mic's on again. Like, I don't think your
I
mic's on.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. It's just a little echoey. Hold on.
Oh, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Ladies and
better?
gentlemen,
Yeah.
Okay. So when you became a dual citizen, you had to go through the proper quote unquote right way through, right?
what's the
You had to
proper way?
answer questions.
Is
You
there a
had to
non?
answer questions about. You had
Is
to
there a
answer
non?
questions
Is there a
about the U.S.
non-proper way?
government,
You said
right?
proper
You
way.
had to answer questions about the U.S.
You
government,
just
correct?
conceded by saying that.
Did you? No.
Oh, that's
You don't know where I'm going with this. When you
What is bad
came in,
what is bad about having illegal immigrants in the country?
So are you conceding there's
No.
illegal immigrants?
there's no such thing as an illegal immigrant. There's no such thing as illegal.
I'm just using the words you guys use.
So
It's
my-
easier for
no,
you
that's
to
fair.
understand. What's bad
My-
about having unauthorized immigrants in the country? What's
Yeah.
bad about
So my perspective. This is just my perspective. I know you
it? An
can
opinion
disagree
in
on this.
Fifi's. Okay, I'm ready.
That's fine. Well, it's important. I think my
It's not.
perspective. We've
It's
seen
not.
this-
Really.
Based off of the factual information,
Can I
your
sp-
feelings mean nothing.
Okay, that's fine. So, have you seen the recent news in Michigan, in Dearborn, Michigan, recently?
What happened in
About
Dearborn,
what?
Michigan? Are you going to talk about the trans flags?
The trans what?
Let me remind you
Can-
something about Dearborn, Michigan. The recent news in Dearborn, Michigan, the fact that they are not allowing trans flags to fly and LGBTQ flags fly in Michigan actually violates flag code. It's unconstitutional what they're doing in Dearborn, Michigan.
Right, and they will
Try
probably
again
get
tomorrow.
sued. And they're going to have
Yep.
fun with that. By the way, thank you, W. Oya. By the way, just to let you know, the people who did 9/11 were vetted.
Mhm.
They were vetted. They went through our system. Soroski, I did see it. Thank you. Sorry, I was waiting until he stopped talking. W. Soroski for the 10 for my expired Rapture general admission ticket. I appreciate you, Soroski, for that. We did miss the Rapture, so I'm glad to get my refund for that. I appreciate it so much.
Apparently, it's happening the 6th now.
I can't. These people, they need to, I don't know, drink water or something. You guys, while we were sitting here, 218 of you, I appreciate you guys being here. If you could boop that screen up, let's try to get to 35,000 likes while we're sitting here. We have 80 shares. That's great. Let's try to get up to 100. Why not? We can do it. If you have not done your daily heart me, I would appreciate it if you did so. You guys cleared out my goal, and I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you guys for helping out stay-at-home mom. I really, really appreciate it. It's still 10 or a swan to boot a guest if you're done talking to them. And Olive also has her wonderful links in her bio. Help out my work wife. We are co-hosting here. We should be donating to her as well. She's brilliant. And if you're not following my backup account, please do so, and we can continue conversations today.
If you guys also look in that
What's
link
that
tree,
profile
I have a
picture?
second set of links as well. I have Hector's links there. If you guys also want to drop a 10 there and donate to Hector as well, that'd be great. I love supporting my content creators.
Is it trying to make me start a flash goal? I don't like
Ew.
when it does that. I hate when it does that. It doesn't leave me alone.
I like that they don't do that on studios
Not now.
on the computer.
Yeah, they don't. But then it's like I can't change my goal if it's there.
How many immigrants are schools, soothings, or churches and restaurants? Not one. What?
I don't know what that means, Leonardo. So I can't tell if you're on our side or not because I'm not sure. Get the Lesbaru. If I can't, I still might not be able to afford a Lesbaru as much as I want one. So we're probably gonna go with like the Toyota you were talking about, Adriana, or a Honda.
Subaru? Is that what you're saying?
Lesbaru?
Okay, that's what I thought you meant.
What we call them in Colorado. Hi, Naquan.
Hi, Naquan.
I'm just in there for the algo.
Oh, okay. Bye.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
Bye, Naquan.
Fine. You didn't want to talk to nobody.
Whatever.
Subaru sauce. Chris. There is such thing as illegal immigrants. Ruben. Oh, Ruben, you changed your profile picture.
Is that the fake redhead?
I think so. I'm straight and have one in Colorado. No, Seahorse, I know. It's a joke. I'm just kidding. Subaru is like the car of Colorado, so it's
Subaru.
Subaru.
Subaru. Every time I hear that, I think of the Wonder Pets. I don't know why.
Is Blue in there for the algo? Is he going to come up and disappoint me?
He wants to yell really bad.
He does.
Smoke.
I want
And I think Leonardo was saying that immigrants are not responsible for any of those shootings.
Oh, W. Leonardo.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't sure. I wasn't going to like outright because I wasn't sure. You're algo camping. I do.
Is everyone camping now?
I guess, yeah, we're all algo
Welcome
camping.
to what my queue looks like all the time.
Squirtle said mass migration causes wage degradation. Well, that's an interesting concept because what's the federal minimum wage, Squirtle?
$7.25.
Has it changed?
And has that changed? No.
While we've still had migration. Interesting.
I think it changed
there's
under
nuance
the
to that.
Obama.
Bro's
admin,
gonna
right?
come up and educate. I like when he does things.
There's actually nuance to the wage degradation claim because there is data to back that having a surplus of undocumented workers in the area lowers wages. But I would say that blaming the undocumented for that is weird, and you should still be blaming the employer who is enabling that behavior.
Yeah, and employers are also the problem because, if they do one act of employing one, illegal off-paper worker, they're most likely to hire all off, paper undocumented workers because, they don't want to have like a white person or some person that could be like, looking at the infiltration or what's going on in the wrong way. So that's why it's literally just all immigrants. You look at a field, it's all immigrants, not a single white person, not a single black person. It's just all immigrants.
So are
I
there
would
no
still
white or
propose that
black?
the source. I propose that the source is still the employer. I would say you would be blaming the exploited, not the person doing the exploiting.
Right.
Yeah,
Also,
The employers are definitely exploiting these people.
Also, it was weird for you to say no white or black people, like no white or black people are immigrants.
No, like I don't see them working the fields with immigrants. Like when I pass by and
You
stuff, they
just
actually took a
completely
good look.
missed what I just said.
Oh, do I believe that there's no white and black immigrants? No, of course there is.
That's still not what he said. I don't think you can listen. I think you just have this rhetoric. That's all.
Yeah, but yeah,
You can go ahead and say it again if I misheard you. My bad.
But you said there are no white people or black people out in the fields.
Not on the fields.
No,
that I've
but they're
seen
only
nearby.
immigrants. So are all the immigrants are none of the immigrants white or black?
No, that's not true. Well,
Okay,
not
so
on the
that
fields
was
there isn't, but so if there is white and black immigrants, they must be somewhere
So
else.
you
But
go
they're not
you
in
go
those
to
fields that I was
every
looking at.
you've gone to every field in the United States?
Not every field. I
And
just
checked?
went to one field.
Okay, so that's a very weird claim to make.
What state?
Or a very, very weird statement to make.
What state? Squirtle, what state?
Oh, in Canada.
So you're not even here?
Yeah, I figured if you guys had a British person.
No. Take your maple MAGA ass somewhere else.
Megan, get your people.
Nitro knocked over my Frappuccino and I'm upset.
No, he didn't.
Picked them before I could.
Sorry.
And friendly reminder to the Maple MAGA, This is not a space for you. You can follow me. I'll come yell at you in my own space, okay? We'll do that.
When are you gonna start doing that?
Well, you see, TikTok has me shadow
They're
banned,
fancy.
so I get like 3 people to my space. I'm hoping like when I hit 2,000 followers, I might get out of that. So if I keep
Why
shadowing,
didn't you tell me you went live, Megan?
Yeah.
oh, I haven't gone live in like 2 months.
Megan.
When you do,
Are we all just doing
like, shout it
shameless
out.
self promo? Because I'm down.
Yeah.
Only if I get a shirt. No.
We have a million Discords that we all share together, so you have a million places you can share when you do.
Did you just don't do the self promotion? I'm just gonna drop now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
No, I don't want to promote my merch right now. I go live now. That's interesting. That's new about me.
Nick Crow merch.
Nitro knocked over my
Also get my
Frappuccino, and I
merch,
want to
but
make
that's
it
that's
MAGA's
not
fault.
that's not the cool thing that's going
You're
on
making
right now.
It is MAGA's fault. MAGA shut down the government. Ergo, Frappuccino fell over.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I agree.
Mike fell in my face. You promote your live later, do it. 193 people in here. Did all the Trumpers go away?
Probably. Probably because I showed my face. That's usually what makes them get mad and run.
No, they just can't defend this. They don't know. Like, they don't know what's happening.
We're
so-
in the middle of a hostile government takeover. Damn it, Starbucks.
Now he's
Mike
trying to use
Johnson
his
says
pretty,
he's praying for a very short shutdown.
now he's trying to use his pretty privilege.
He's so cute. He's innocent. Baby is innocent. So yeah,
And he
Speaker
has the
Johnson is
tone on.
praying that the shutdown is short when he's the one who sent them home for the
Wait,
week
Mike Johnson's
before.
doing that?
He's praying that it's
This is where I get to remind people as a civil servant, when civil service employees are fucking furloughed, we don't get paid till the end. Do you know whose paycheck never gets interrupted?
Congress.
Congress. Elected officials still getting paid through this shit.
Somebody tried to propose a law about that actually.
Wasn't there a bill?
Yeah, I think
during
so.
Trump's first admin where they allowed military personnel and stuff like that?
Let's see. This one I read about a couple days ago. It was recent. Let me see if I can find it.
Or am I thinking of something else? Where is my blush brush? Blush brush, where are you?
I just want a job where I can work half a year but get paid for a full year.
Same.
I just want a job where I don't have to work.
And then you don't really work that half a year.
Do you like the blush or is that too much? I don't want to suffer from blush blindness.
That's fine. And it was a Republican. So Republican calls for lawmaker pay to be suspended amid government shutdown. I don't have a problem
I
with
would
that.
love that.
Yeah. Republican congressman who? South Carolina Representative Ralph Norman. He reintroduced a constitutional amendment, because it would have to be an amendment, that would bar members of Congress receiving a salary while the federal government is in a shutdown. Love that. W to the
Every time somebody like QTK says in a chat that the government is shut down because of the Democrats, what I read is that Republicans are weak. You're saying that your leaders are fucking weak. Thank you for finally admitting it. And I say this because all they had to do was convince 7 Democrats. That's it. They had to convince 7 fucking people, and they were incapable of convincing 7 fucking people. That sounds like they're weak and ineffective.
Oh, well, I wanted to play what Trump said on the 12th of September. Let's do that.
How does President Trump deal with the government?
Well, we have to get Republican votes. That's all. If we do, we have the majority. So we have to get.
But don't you have to get 60, don't you?
No, we're going to do a probably continuing resolution, or we're going to do something.
Oh, no. Trump said you don't need Democratic votes. Interesting.
Oh wow. So what you're telling me is that
Vice President flat out told Congress not to negotiate with Democrats.
what you're telling me is that the Republicans are so weak that they had to bow to the minority party.
Damn. So much for alphas. That's rough.
And as somebody who administers Medicaid and Medicare for a living, I need you all to understand. Stop believing the fucking lies. You can Google. You can go to you can Google citizenship hits. Here, I'm going to give you the exact search term:
citizenship requirement for Medicaid and Medicare. You will get a health.gov website because that's who sets that policy. And you'll see what the requirements are to get medical coverage if you're a non-citizen.
QTK, I invited you to come up, and all of a sudden it says, isn't available, and now your account is private. So you're not going to get to talk in the chat anymore, my friend. If you can't defend saying that they want money for illegal immigrants, which you can't prove, I guess you don't get to talk anymore.
Sounds like we have a pussy bitch among us.
There's no
Sorry, did I say that too loud?
Well, as we established, Republicans are weak, and she's a Republican, so...
You better post your crash out. Even if you don't post it on TikTok, I need it in Discord somewhere so I can just, like, sit there.
I was so proud of myself.
Hi, Brandon.
I was so proud of myself. So proud of myself. I made a white woman so upset that TikTok's like, that's misinformation.
Which I thought it would have been, the H and the B, like...
No, it was misinformation. I've never gotten a flag like that before.
The HOV, like Jay-Z?
Democrats are demonic controlled. What? Jesse? Well, nobody here is a Democrat, for one.
I love it when they say that. And it's like, who on my panel is a Democrat? What the fuck was that? Oh. Here I am putting...
I like to mess with them and point out what I specifically am because they ain't nobody fucking... There's like 3 people I've met on this app that understand what I actually am, and that is a syndicalist.
You're a cyclist?
Syndicalist.
No, my favorite part was I once said this, and the guy's like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, what is a syndicalist? He's like, it's somebody who supports syndicates. I'm like, what?
I still think you said cyclist. I'm going with cyclist.
Hi, Jesse has 37,000 followers and is too scared to talk to little old me. By the way, if I could hit 10K followers today or tomorrow, just this week, that would be great. I'm almost there. I'm so excited.
I know. I saw
I hit
that.
this one at 1,000. That would be great.
I saw that. Everyone needs to get my work life up. I recently hit 16K over the weekend.
I know. I was excited for you. Organic
syndicalism
followers.
is one of those things that if I could teach people more about it, more people would be syndicalists because, like, there's no
I
reason
don't
not
want
to
to be a
syndicalist.
cyclist, Crow. Does that look okay? I don't even think you can see that highlighter. Well, you can see on this side.
Sometimes it's hard because, it puts that filter on your face too when you're on. So
Did I just say I'm a syndicalist like 9 times and this person said, so what are you guys? A fucking syndicalist! I said it many
You
times!
just talked about it.
He said cyclist. I
I'm
tried
a
to
Demo-
spin class once. It was rough.
I'm a democratic socialist.
According to my thing, my political compass, I am a democratic socialist, but I'm also a left-leaning libertarian.
They said syndicalism doesn't exist. That's fucking crazy because I am one and I exist. just say I don't know what that is. That'd be a better answer because then I
Just
could be
say,
like,
"I'm
oh,
a
here's what syndicalism is.
I'm a potato.
I'm a
Yeah, I
Leo.
don't give I just call myself a leftist because I don't have like anything that I'm like fully on. But
When people start, I'm gonna just start telling people I'm a Leo.
yeah,
What are you?
What was your
I'm a Leo.
introduction to that one lady blue?
Oh, I'm 39 and I'm black.
Black.
it was just great because as much as she was yelling and we were all talking, there was just this moment of silence when Blue came up and introduced himself. Just
I'm 39. I'm black.
Like, and I'm only a syndicalist because y'all demand names. If everybody here knows my fucking baseline, which is leave me the fuck alone unless somebody needs help.
Chicky, I'm Puerto Rican. No, your team is
Do not
Cuban.
fucking bother me unless somebody needs to like eat and shit. Like only summon me to help others.
Eat and
Outside of that,
shit?
leave me the fuck alone.
I don't think you need to know people's BMs.
me white, Kayla said.
Me white.
Chris, it would be fitting. Go for it. Chris
Matt,
said
can
he's
you
gonna
tell me who
change-
his speechwriter is? Did you look it up yesterday?
Chris said he's gonna change
was
me.
here
He's
for
changed
that.
my
That
name.
was
You
to
only have
Sloppy
multiple,
Gills.
right?
There we go.
Y'all, I'm mad at myself. So I had to go on a walk, and there was just a symphony of errors on that walk that made it so that I couldn't make the other stop I wanted, and now I don't have snacks. And now I'm fucking. I had a cheesesteak. The first part of the trip was fine because what it was is I'm like, I got 30 minutes to the 3 places I need to stop are within like 4 blocks of each other. It's an easy fucking walk. Stop one, put in my food order because they're like, it'll be 20 minutes. I'm like, perfect. That's the amount of time I need to do the other parts. Go to the shop next door. They don't have what I need, so I have to go to the competitor, which adds 2 more blocks to my walk. Get down there. Because their shit's so far away, I'm like, I need that. And then they give it to me. And I take it out of the box. I'm like, oh, shit, this is the wrong thing. So then they have to go get the manager. Manager's very nice. He's like, I get it. Our stuff's far away. It's not even a thing. And he swaps it for what I need. So by the time I get back, I no longer have time to make the last stop, which was going to be 7-Eleven, so that I could get some fucking candy.
Squirtle says these people want an authoritarian regime like China or North Korea. So first of all, Squirtle, you don't even go here. Second of all, the Squirtle squad would be ashamed of you.
Go enjoy your socialized healthcare.
Third, if you had taken the time instead of typing that to type out syndicalist, you would also find that the full term for what I am, which is anarcho-syndicalist, which means I just want you to leave me the fuck alone unless it's to help people.
You said and shit.
Hey, Matt.
What's up?
Who are all of Trump's speechwriters?
Well, the chief of speechwriting is Ross Worthington.
And who are the others who are under him?
Well, there's quite a few people, but
oh no, there's only 2 more. Who are they? There's only 2 more. Who are they? I'm not lying. There's only 2 more. Who are they?
Who are they?
Vince Haley and Stephen Miller. I didn't fucking lie, Matt.
You did.
Didn't. He also writes the speeches.
Can you prove it wrong? Can you prove that Stephen Miller's not on the list?
Yep.
Then do it. Show me where.
Show me he's not writing his speeches. That he's not part of that group.
You know, if I Tea Party, I get disconnected.
Go
you
Tea
know
Party.
this.
Go Tea Party.
Just don't be gone for 3 minutes.
Maybe we'll overthrow the king again. That'd be nice.
We're in the middle of a hostile government takeover.
There's a little trick when you're swiped out. If you just swipe back in and then swipe out again, it resets.
Luke, don't tell him that.
No, I want him to. I want the smoke.
Forgot. So I think that's what I'll do because I already made my goal. I'll open the panel. It'll be a 4v4 type of thing. Everyone's going to have to learn how to balance each other out. If people don't listen and don't balance it out, we'll do rotations. Y'all heard me. I think I'm going to do a red lip today. What do you think? Now Blue's going to Tea Party. Fuck you, Blue.
Wow. Oh, just with the check a text message.
No,
How
not
dare
allowed.
you? How dare you do that? You guys, I know there's only 174 of us in here, but keep pooping that screenshot to get us to 40 or 45,000 likes. We will probably hit a restart at the top of the hour, so it would be great if we could push those likes. It helps get us on the For You page when we start up again. Hi, Trisha.
Hey, Trisha.
Oh, Trisha came into my live yesterday. Apparently, there's a man at the top of the hill we need to talk to. Or was it mountain?
So he don't write the speeches.
Show me that.
I can't show you it. I don't even know how to pull it up on
so
my.
That's just you saying it then. Okay.
No, you can look it up. He just oversees it. He don't write them.
No, he is. What was Stephen Miller's job in his first term?
Mountain. Thank you, guys.
He was like a political advisor.
No, that's what he is now. He's chief of staff now. What was he in the first term?
A speechwriter.
He's not the chief of staff. That Susie lady is.
Oh, you're right. I will concede on that. You're right. He's listed as an advisor for the president now. But what was his job in the first term? He's the deputy chief of staff for policy. Let me correct. Sorry. Here.
I'm not sure what his first job was. He wasn't really that important.
Oh, he wasn't?
No.
He was the director of speechwriting in his first term.
No, Ross Worthington was.
First term.
Yeah, first term.
Yeah, 2017? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2016.
No, he was president in 2016?
Well, when he was running for president, yeah.
He wasn't president then.
But he wasn't president. But even Ross Worthington, during his first term, was this director of speechwriting.
No, he was not. That was Stephen Miller.
He was.
Show me that.
Why are you so against the idea that Stephen Miller's a speechwriter? Why? Why is this such a negative for you, Matt?
The thing is she was
I'm not
spreading
lying, though. I didn't lie. Stephen Miller is
Yeah.
part of the cabal of three that
You've
write
been
Trump's
on here for
speeches.
days saying
And Stephen
Stephen
Miller
Miller
was the
is
director
the chief
of
of
speech
staff.
writing for the White House during Trump's first term. I didn't lie about anything, Matt.
Yeah, he was
You
both
said-
senior advisor and director of speechwriting.
You said that he was the chief of staff for the past couple of days.
And I just conceded that that was wrong. He is the deputy chief of staff for policy. I can absolutely
no.
concede that I was wrong in saying that. What I'm not
You
wrong
don't
about
think-
is him writing the speeches.
You want to know
You
the
don't think-
interesting thing about misinformation, Matt? That if she was spouting misinformation, TikTok would take her down. That's how this app works. You know that, right?
Not if people don't report her.
But
You don't even have to report.
TikTok has most of the time when people get got, they get got by TikTok, not by people who are reporting. What it should give you confidence in the fact that I have no problem admitting I was wrong about calling him the chief of staff. You're right, that's wrong. It's Susan Wiles who is the chief of staff. He is the deputy chief of staff of policy. You're right. But during Trump's first term, he was the director of speechwriting. He is still in the cabal of three under this second term for speechwriting. And if he's the deputy chief of staff of policy, he's definitely putting in wordage about policy that Trump is speaking about. So yes, he is writing speeches.
No, he's not. He's
Prove that
overseeing
he's not.
speeches. You think he's actually sitting there writing out a speech? You got it. You can't be that naive.
It's not naive.
You can't be this stupid.
Yeah, you're really dumb if you don't
can't
think
be
that.
that naive.
Because my biggest thing is Stephen Miller is the puppet in all this. Trump is just a useful idiot to him. Stephen Miller is the puppet for getting these policies forward.
Do you want to know the biggest thing about Stephen Miller, Matt?
What?
Have you ever heard of the mandate for leadership?
No.
No. Do me a favor. Go Tea Party for a second and look up what the mandate for leadership is called.
It's not Tea Party. It's a coffee break.
Go look on the internet.
It's called teacupping, which we told you yesterday.
Go do me a favor. Go Teacup and go figure out what the mandate for leadership is called.
All right.
Be a good
Like
boy. and
Trisha
do
said,
that.
Miller directs tone and topic and edits the speeches.
Yep. Actually, a lot of presidents have a huge press team when it comes to speeches.
Yeah. That's some of the people that I listen to. Again, they're too liberal for me, but I still listen to them. Are Pod Save America. Other than Tommy Vitor, the other two were speechwriters for Obama. There's a team of speechwriters. Like they have teams, and that's just Trump. Then the first lady is going to have her teams. And like they are teams of speechwriting people.
Yeah,
What did you
Melania's
want-
team just happens to plagiarize Michelle Obama.
And
but-
use AI, yeah.
Yeah. What'd you
What
say,
did you
Matt?
want me to look up?
Look up what the mandate for leadership is actually called.
Mandate of leadership.
Mandate. Yeah, sure.
Mandate
Go
for
for it.
leadership.
It'll correct it.
Mm.
It'll correct it.
Yeah.
Friendly reminder, friends. 1-0 for post-birth abortions. What do we think?
Yeah, it's a big team that Miller oversees. Yeah, absolutely. Especially because they fucking exiled Susan Wiles into wherever the fuck she is. Like, who's seen that bitch? What is she even doing?
Mhm. Being someone who actually did write speeches for political candidates, the amount of process that it takes and having a whole team behind you is so beneficial. I was a press secretary for 2 presidential candidates, and then I was also a press secretary and a campaign manager for someone running for Congress in Indiana.
Yeah, so even if you look up Susan Wiles, right? She is the chief of staff. So she's supposed to be in charge of the umbrella of all of them. Okay. Dan Scavino is the deputy chief of staff for communications. Stephen Miller is going to be the deputy chief of staff for policy. James Blair is the deputy chief of staff for the legislative, political, and public affairs. Taylor Budowich, hope I said his name right. I don't really care. Deputy chief of staff for communications and personnel. Like, and there's 2 other people underneath her. Oh, bye, Matt. Or his internet, or he doesn't know how to swipe in and out. It just says he joined again, so he's probably coming back. But again, if you think that the person who wrote his speeches in his first term and is in charge of his policy, which is the thing he fucking reads about, and you think he's not involved in the speech writing, I have a bridge to sell you. But when you've looked up that mandate for leadership, you can come up and talk about that. But I don't think you're gonna. And if you choose to, that's great. But I think what we are going to do is we are going to hit a restart since it is the top of the hour. We're going to hit a restart and do one more hour of this. Yeah, Miller is involved in everything, right, Amy? You're absolutely right. If you are not following me, please do so. We are going to come right back. When we come in, please do all the good things. Try to get those likes up to 2,000 right away. How much for that bridge? Share the live out. Do your heart me's if you haven't already. And we will be right back in 30 seconds.